Welcome back again to another Worthless Mutts. This is episode number 10, and it is titled Dogs Will Bite the Hands That Feed You. And before we, get into the subjects for this show, this episode, I want to elaborate a little bit more on episode 9.5, where, I said that dogs are, dogs are just an imaginary friend. And I still side by that. Even though you can see a dog, smell a dog, and hear a dog, dogs are, people. Again, they create things that are not there regarding these dogs. So it's no different from having an imaginary friend. But again, there are some differences, such as, imaginary friend won't, maul or attack your children or anyone for any reason, provoked or unprovoked. Whereas a dog having an imaginary friend, people in this dog culture will say dogs are man's best friend. But again, dogs themselves have never confirmed that verbally. They never written it down or somehow to confirm it. Just because someone follows you and lives in the same house and, you feed it and it want to lick your face doesn't mean that that thing or that dog is a friend, And again, dog culture is, it's about feelings and, making things up. Dog culture is not about facts. It's about feelings and making things up just to justify their mental illness. And I did some research on imaginary friends as well, and there's absolutely no link between having an imaginary friend and any other mental disorders or things like that. But with dogs and this dog culture, me personally, from what I see, dog culture is a major mental illness, major mental disorder. And even if it's not, you have to at least admit that something is going on with these dog lovers, because many of them behave the same in terms of being reckless, toxic, rude, immature, irresponsible, allowing their dogs to attack and kill people, and then they don't even show any guilt or remorse. Ladies and gentlemen, dog culture is a mental illness. This is what I accept, and I accept that it is. So anyways, enough with that. So again, today's topic is dogs will bite the hands that feed them, but the worthless product of today, apparently there is beer for dogs. Yes, it is true. They are creating beer for dogs. They even create beer for dogs in these bottles. So beer for dogs in these bottles. So again, this is dog culture for you. Can a dog drink out of a bottle like a human can? I think not. But again, like I said regarding mental illness and imaginary friends, a dog is just an imaginary friend. And they will create things like this, even though a dog can't drink out of a bottle. And they will, they will create it as if the dog is going to drink out of it, but the dog cannot drink from a bottle like a human can. But the dog lover thinks and plays otherwise because of their mental illness. Alright, so bear with me. Alright, so getting into it. What is a dangerous dog? So according to this website on crd.bc.ca, a dangerous dog as any animal. It's funny how they use animal. that has attacked or bitten, attempted to attack or bite or chase any person or animal or wildlife, but excludes any attack by a dog on other animals or wildlife engaged in molesting livestock. The heading of owners of dangerous dogs can be, so owner of dangerous dogs can be, if you have a dangerous dog, you can be fined up to $2,000 or even put in prison. I, for one, if a dog, severely injures someone or kills someone, I believe the dog owner should be put to death. And I said it, and I mean it. If you go out and you get a dangerous dog like the Pitbull, and that Pitbull attacks someone in the home, in the neighborhood, whoever it is, I believe that owner should be put to death, for the action shall fit the crime. They'll be charged, sued, and if not insured, dog owners have the knowledge of vicious behavior of their dogs and do not inform insurance companies may find insurance invalidated. So if you don't tell the insurance company that your dog has bitten or has dangerous behaviors, your insurance can be, exempt or banned, or again, I believe the dog will be taken away from that owner. Owner's responsibility. Owners of the dog must ensure their dogs do not harass persons or animals. We've seen this countless times again and again, where the owner has no control, no responsibility of their dog. They will either bring the dog to the park and they will turn their head and act like the dog, is going to, be fine. But otherwise, the dog is sniffing around, peeing on people, peeing in the environment, attacking people. And then once that happens, the owner will turn around in shock. And then they'll just flee the area as if nothing happened. Wildlife protection, dare chasing by dog is against the law. So hear that. So if your dog chases a deer, it is against the law. Person who allows a dog to chase wildlife contrary of regulation of the Wildlife Act and subject to a fine up to $1,000 or imprisonment up to 6 months. So I think $1,000 in this dog culture is nothing. Because, again, they will spend over $6,000, $3,000 for vet bills, for dog supplies in a month probably. So $1,000 is like a slap on the wrist with these dog lovers. So there's that. So there you have it of what a dangerous dog is before we get into the, the good stuff of dogs biting the hands that feed them. And again, I love that saying. I love that saying of biting the hands that feed you. It just means, when someone supports you, promotes you, feeds you, raises you well, and then you go around, either attacking them, betraying them. That is just the saying of you just bit the hands that feed you. And dogs will do this. You will feed the dog. You will love the dog, take care of the dog. And then the dog will go around, just like with this lady, and they will kill you. Again, I have no sympathy, no remorse for grown adults who go out, buy a dog, and bring it to their home, and then that dog kills them. I have no remorse. You have up until maybe 21 years of age. And once you turn 21 and you are still a dog lover or become a dog lover, and that dog mauls you to bits, I don't care. Especially in the year 2021 when we have internet, books, a lot of resources, tablets, phone, computers, laptops, you name it, where you can just search these things with just a click of a button. So fast. All it takes is like 5 minutes of research and you'll find the facts regarding these dogs. But these dog lovers will ignore it, thinking it's all how you train it. You think the dog is an individual, which is never the case. And then, if that dog decides to bite or kill you as a dog owner, you deserved it. I said it. You deserved it. So in this article, it's a very old one. I hope that many of you probably remember this one. It says, dog mauling death by dogs turn on their owners. Dog mauling death. Why dogs turn on their owners. This happened 4 years ago, December 20th, 2017. After a woman in Virginia was reportedly mauled to death by her own dog, some of her friends had trouble believing the story because they're probably dog lovers. Because the woman had a strong bond with her dogs. And I've been saying this, and even I Hate Dogs have said it too for longer than I have on YouTube, that you can, again, show love to a dog, feed it. But again, dogs can't love. Dogs can't love the way you as humans love. Dogs don't see you as a companion or a friend. You are just a food dispenser. And this goes back to dogs being an imaginary friend, where this individual labeled the dog as family, as friends, as a fur baby. When in reality that's not true, but in the reality is this dog mauled the heck out of her. So it says a 20-year-old woman was found dead in the woods last week with her 2 dogs apparently guarding her body. Is this guilt? Damage to the body was extensive that there was nothing left to compare bite marks to. Bite marks on the body confirmed that the dogs attacked Steffens, and Agnew also said he and other officers observed the dogs eating Steffens' body. So again, dog lovers will say dogs are man's best friend. This is the label people put on dogs, not dogs saying them to themselves. And is this dog man's best friend? Family and friends said Steffens had raised the dog since they were puppies. And they were affectionate. Like, what does that mean in terms of dog? How does a dog show affection? Again, dogs don't show affection. Dogs, I'm gonna guess that this dog licked her face. And since this dog is like an imaginary friend, she put the label as licking her head is a sign of love, when in reality, it's a sign of food. Give me food. Experts say there's no way to know for sure what caused this attack. Again, unprovoked or provoked, it doesn't matter. These dogs have a mission, and that is to kill. We just don't have enough information to understand why these dogs turned on this owner. But in general, for dogs to act aggressively, there needs to be some kind of external trigger. Again, there doesn't have to be a trigger at all. There does not have to be a trigger. I don't have it here, but you can see on YouTube, there's a video on YouTube of a guy and a dog, maybe a pit bull. He's sitting on the couch, relaxing, and the dog bites him for no reason on the face, and he's yelling and crying like a little bitch. So again, it doesn't matter if you talk loud, walk, do nothing. Dogs will attack you for no reason. Or maybe there is a reason. Maybe that reason is because they're hungry and they want to eat you. Maybe that's the reason. One possibility is that while Steffens was walking dogs, something out of the ordinary happened. So now they're going to blame it on because there was a rabbit or a squirrel. And the dogs try to go after it. If Steffens interfere with the dog while they were going after prey, they may have a redirect aggression towards Steffens. So they're saying if you as the owner who love these dogs and train them, and they see a rabbit and they want to attack a rabbit for no reason, and if you stop them from doing that, these dogs will then redirect their aggression onto the owner. They're going to redirect their aggression onto the hands that feed them. Does that make any sense to you? Do you think that we should be having these dogs in our homes still? With little things like this, let's say this actually was the cause. Let's say this was the cause. Should we still be having and owning dogs like this? And there's nowhere in the article where it even said there was a rabbit or a squirrel. You think that these dogs would have attacked her, went loose, and go chased after the rabbits or squirrels. So again, just like I said, dogs are imaginary friends. And these people, these dog lovers, will make up things just to justify their mental illness for these dogs. Rather than dogs attacking Steffens at once, it's more likely that one dog initiated attack and the other joined in. So if this person had two dogs that attack, so why could, if dogs are man's best friend, why couldn't one dog, like, you know, break it up and be like, rough, this is not the way, don't bite the hands that feed you? Of course that wouldn't happen. That's not realistic. That's not realistic, because what's real is that these dogs will attack you and kill you, just like this lady. Most fatal dog attacks involve pit bulls. To help prevent attacks, Polsky recommends educating children not to run up to a dog they don't know. It doesn't matter if they run up to a dog or not. You've seen in the few videos of I Hate Dogs where he's showing the child just standing there. The child was just standing there on public property, not bothering the dog, and the dog still went up to attack the child. So it doesn't matter if you run up, if you walk away, if you're running on a bike, in a car, these dogs will attack you. Most dog attack victims are children, and most dog attacks are caused by males. So there you have it with that one. All right. So again, owners attacked by their dog at Central, I'm guessing Pennsylvania, a Central Pennsylvania motel. So 2 people were flown to York Hospital Friday afternoon. This happened on just June 25th. The injured party said they owned the dog, which was located in the motel room, police said. The attack happened in the room. The dog warden was notified. The attack is under investigation, so it's just a blurb. This is all we get. So all we know of is these owners had a dog and the dog attacked them. So once again, the dogs will attack the hands that feed them. Bear with me. All right, so in this video, so again, I'm not sure what happened before, but apparently this dog, you know, this guy's attacking the guy in the red, but this dog belongs to the guy in the red shirt. So watch and see what happens. Bear with me if it goes slow again. I don't know what's been going on. Internet has been fine. Every time I start a stream or recording, the computer always tends to go very slow and laggy. All right, so
Bazı törenlerde profesör ve öğrenciler
all right, so here it is.
You touch me.
Come on. So remember, the dog belongs to the guy in the red shirt. And now the dog is attacking the hands that feed him. Come on. Again, I don't know what's going on. Every time I start recording, this goes slow.
Hey, get off it, man. Let's go. Come on. Why the you guys not breaking this shit? Because you. Oh, hey, hey. Hey, get off it, man. Let's go. Come on. Why the you guys not breaking this shit? Because you hit me first. I didn't give a. Gave your dog a piece of.
Again, I apologize. I don't know. Every time I start recording, like, videos tend to go slow. And I don't understand why. So again, the dog apparently belongs to the guy in the red shirt. No. So the hands, again, the dogs will bite the hands that feed them. So I'm going to move on from this. So if you want to see it, you can search "shocking moment, a man gets attacked by his own dog" on the dailymail.co.uk. Alright, moving on. I hope this one works well. Once again, a woman in Canada killed by own dog while walking pet, police say. So, okay, before I start reading, by looking at this, you have to think, this dog, let's say you know nothing about dogs. You know nothing about dogs and you see this thing. You gotta think, this must be the most dangerous, ferocious looking, ugliest thing ever. And that you need to, stay away from. But dog people, dog culture, pit lovers, they think this is cute. They think this is appealing. Looks like shit. It looks like shit. Anyway, so woman in Canada walking her dog Tuesday morning was killed by her pet, which was later fatally hit by a vehicle after it ran away. So give this guy and his vehicle a round of applause. Article says the dog bolted from the scene and ran down a nearby dirt road. At that point, we hadn't put together that the dog was perhaps behind the incident. They never would. Again, this is dog lovers for you. Dog lovers would never think. They would, even though it happens on a daily basis. And it happens to children. Dog lovers still can't think a dog can kill another human. Again, there's something going on in their brains. Like, how can you not look at this and think, dude, this thing looks like a dangerous piece of crap. I need to stay away. But instead, these people want to bend over and make out with this thing. Literally, they make out with this thing. Y'all know you do. Alright, and it says driver Mark Taylor told CTV News that he struck the dog on purpose. Taylor said he was concerned for the safety of his grandchildren and was worried the dog might attack again, the network reported. So again, this guy did the best choice. Again, you don't want to give these dogs an inch. Because if you give them an inch, you end up like this woman who was mauled by her own dog. I'm glad I came across the dog and I took care of it because it really bothered me to think about what else could have happened to people that didn't know this was going on. I'm so very thankful. So again, another round of applause for this person for taking out the trash Taylor, who described himself as an animal lover, said he made a snap decision to kill the animal. Dogs aren't animals, and believed it was the right call. Dogs are not animals. Dogs are anything but animals. They are an abomination. Dogs are worthless. There you have it again, another dog biting the hands that feed them. Kind of just interested to see what the comments have to say. Before I go there, let's wait till it loads. First, I'll read this one. So once again, this is not necessarily biting the animal, biting the hand, dogs biting the hands that feed them, but this is regarding a dog that attacked twice in one day. Twice. And it says the incident came just hours after another pet American Staffordshire Terrier mauled and killed a 5-week-old baby boy. Mr. Agio said the attack on his dog Peaches happened out of the blue while he and his wife were out taking it for a walk. So again, unprovoked for no reason. I don't even think mountain lions, I think they will sometime. I don't even think mountain lions or even coyotes will just, attack another dog when humans are around. Only dogs are capable of doing this. I heard the owner yelling, "Watch out," and I saw this big dog running across the road straight towards us. It must be terrifying. I was trying to wrestle it off. I was kicking and punching. I had my thumbs in its eyeballs, but it made no difference. Again, there's another video I showed where the dog god Cesar Millan said that these dogs, they get off to pain. So the more you hit it, it's the more it rejuvenates them. Think of them as the worthless version of the Incredible Hulk, where the madder the Hulk gets, the stronger it gets. So you hit this dog and you hit it with more pain and pain. Then they become more aggressive. And it continues. The total cost of surgery so far is $6,000, which indicates the extent of her injury. So it says $6,000 for the dog. So they're probably going to pay $6,000 just to save a worthless mutt. And they also add that they definitely should be banned. They are dangerous dog breeds bred to kill, not to protect, which is 100% correct. These dogs in particular, Pitbulls, whatever this dog is called, they have a mission, and that is to kill. If we didn't have the help that we did, our dog would be dead. The owner had zero control. We were totally helpless. Should we be shocked? Should we be shocked that this owner had no control? Because most, if not most, all Pitbull lovers have zero control of their dog. They're just able to manipulate the dog for just so long. But when that dog is ready to explode for whatever reason it is, then the manipulation, the using food, using fur baby names doesn't work, because these dogs have one goal, and that is to kill. It is to kill for no reason. It's not even for survival. I can understand survival. Mountain lion attacking and killing dogs for survival. Mountain lions attacking and killing humans for survival. To protect their young. I get it. But a dog, man's best friend, will attack anyone and anything for no reason. Even though they're fed probably the best meals, they get a home, they get fresh water, but yet they still have and need the desire to attack people. Maybe we shouldn't be owning these dogs. All right. Okay, so let's see what the comments have to say regarding this dog biting the hands that fed it. And this person says he took care of it. What if it wasn't the correct dog? And as of yet, they haven't confirmed all the details. So again, dog lovers defending dogs. I hope the NSPCA investigates the animal lovers action person. So again, another mentally challenged person defending this vicious, worthless mutt. Was she abusing the dog prior to being attacked? So again, they do this. So this is, what they do. They will defend these worthless mutts. Even after article of these dogs biting the hands that feed them. And they still have the audacity to defend these dogs. Again, something is going on in these dog lovers' heads. There's probably a missing screw. Maybe the wrong screw is in. Or maybe your brain is a little rusty. I don't know. But this is just... it's just horrible. All right. So here on Reddit, 3 years ago, this person said, my dog attacked me viciously and I need guidance on next steps. And if my suggestion is you get Stormbreaker and you give the dog the Stormbreaker treatment. But let's hear what she has to say. So here we go. They always use she's sweet and gentle. What the heck does sweet mean regarding a dog? This is a person who's complaining that her dog attacks her, but uses the word sweet. Like, what does that mean regarding a dog? I'm going to keep asking that because I don't get it. I don't understand how a dog can be sweet. Like what does it do? Attack her and that's sweet? From day one, I got her 3 months old. She's calm around dog, very excited around people, normal stuff. So when they say excited around people, I'm thinking this dog will jump and hump and lick other people. And she and this person or he will think it's normal. Apparently the dog will go for the throat immediately to try to kill dogs she grew up playing with. So this dog is called Sweet. She was on antibiotics for a month and she only gotten worse. I used to think, hey, at least she adores people and has never done more than accidentally step on my eye in bed. Maybe it wasn't an accident. Last night, I was letting her run in my huge fenced yard. Suddenly, she disappeared and I felt a sharp pain in my back as she leaped to full force and bit down on my spine. And this person wants to call this dog Sweet. Your spine, your spinal cord is it's like a sacred body part of your body. Because if your spine goes, basically, everything else is basically useless. And this dog went for the spine of this dog owner. She says today my boyfriend brought her to the yard. I'm too afraid and she jumped and bit at him too. Now this person is traumatized, but what happened and I'm afraid I will never feel safe around her. I love this dog beyond words. So again, this is no different from an abusive relationship where your partner is either verbally or physically, emotionally, spiritually abusing you. And you will still say you love them, they love you, you will stay, and at the same time, You know, it's killing you. This person is doing the exact same thing regarding this worth this much. I spent every hour, every day with her for 8 months, and she calls this dog her child. The same thing I said. Dogs are just an imaginary friend to these people. They're just an imaginary friend. They're just dogs. They're not your friend or family. And this is proof. This is evidence that this isn't your child. This isn't this isn't a sweet dog. This is the dangerous dog. Second thought is that with her behavioral history, she will be put down. I would never forgive myself. Yeah. So there you have it. So you have this person calling this vicious dog sweet, which attacks other dogs, attacks other people, jumps on people, attacks her boyfriend, attacks their spine, and then she still wants to say she loves the dog, and the dog is her child. This is no different from an abusive relationship. This is imaginary friendship that is lethal and dangerous to the human body and to the human mind and soul and spirit and whatever. If we do have souls, whatever it is. Again, this dog has bitten the hands that feed it. In the comments, this person had the same situation. She was aggressive around 4 months. She bit and drew blood from everyone in my immediate family, my aunt, my grandmother, more than once. And they spent thousands of dollars training a dog. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. They spent thousands of dollars training a dog. And nothing helped, basically. And look, and she was even kicked out of training class. Ladies and gentlemen, so there you have it. More evidence that dogs will bite the hands that feed them. I don't even have to continue. I don't even have to continue with that one. The same person. Yes, the same person. And she adds, this dog haunted you. The person who raised her down and tried to kill you with stealth. It wasn't provoked. And she says the dog has some screws loose and isn't normal, just like these dog lovers. This person added, Lyme disease causes nerve damage and can cause serious brain damage. So there you have it. Dogs biting the hands that feed them. All right. I'm not going to watch all these videos or even one, but here again are videos of dogs attacking the hands that feed them again. I'm sure you all seen this video where this ugly dog was like growling at this owner. This dog where this dog, attacked the owner. There's probably a few others that did the same thing here. And it's a never-ending story. There's a lot of dogs who bite the hands that feed them. Again, dogs don't love. Dogs don't share the same emotions and thinking that humans do. And dogs, again, are just an imaginary friend. Where people put these labels on dogs just to justify their mental illness and their loneliness. It's sad though. So if you want to see these videos, it's on videoxvid.com or thexvideo.com. Not gonna watch this whole video, but you guys remember this video where maybe I'll just it out. So in this video, We have a dog with a sword or a knife or machete, and he's attacking the owner. They're playing apparently, but the dog ended up taking playing a bit too seriously. So they're playing. Is this playing? Look. Look at it. Look at this. Look at this. Are these people stupid or what? So this is madness. This is madness. So this is the mentality of dog lovers. They allow this crap to happen. And when someone decides to attack and kill their worthless mutt, they want to play the dog is sweet, the dog did nothing. They want to play all guilt, innocent, and all that crap. But look at this. Look at this. And remember the dog wagging its tail. So dog must be happy to attack this person.
Como que no tiene bien cogido el machete.
So this goes on for like a minute, 2 minutes basically.
Epa, ahí ya lo tienen carniz.
This goes on for 2 minutes. See? And now he has no control of the dog. This is dog culture for you. Alright. Here on Kura, hope I'm pronouncing it right. So this person asks, why do dogs attack their owners? How can this be avoided? How can this be avoided? Are you dumb? Easily. This kid. Okay. I'm sorry. Again, to avoid, being attacked by a dog, we got to get rid of dogs. Don't own dogs. If you don't want to be attacked by a dog, don't own them. Don't have them. Get rid of dog. We don't need dogs. Dogs are an essential. Dogs have no benefit to anything in this universe. None whatsoever. And the answer this person says, and this is the answer that, again, it's answers like this that just make me go, what are you talking about? Person says, dogs do not attack their owners. Do you guys see this? Are you guys reading this? This person says dogs do not attack their owners. If this happens, there's a problem with the dog. It would have to be very sick in some way or threatened. So if I'm sick and I feel threatened and I, attacks, or if I attack someone or, punch someone, does that mean I don't attack the person? Again, dog logic, dog lovers are friggin' stupid. I'm gonna say your dog lovers are just so stupid. They're stupid. Because things like this that just go like, what the heck are you saying? And this person got 78 thumbs up. 78 thumbs up. And then they have the audacity to say, we are their alpha dogs. So this person is calling humans dogs, basically. This person is dehumanizing people and resorting them to dogs because we feed them. And just like all the other owners who feed their dogs and they end up being attacked, dogs will attack the hands that feed them This person says there are many reasons: missing signals, the way dog was raised, previous abuse, and some others. So again, they just provide excuses. But there are no solutions. One of my favorite quotes again is, insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. It's the same thing with dog culture. Same thing with even the Pitbull culture. Especially the Pitbull culture. They keep getting these dogs. They keep defending and worshiping these dogs, and they expect something different. But the same thing keeps happening daily. Not just to children, to people in the neighborhood, but dogs will even attack their own owners. They even will bite and kill their own owners. And there doesn't even have to be a reason. At this point right now, there doesn't have to be a reason. All we know is that dogs, they have a mission. Their only mission is to attack and kill and to just cause problems. That's it. So there doesn't even have to be a reason anymore. We shouldn't be owning these dogs, period. And if you really love dogs, you would either dump them off in the woods so they can die or something, or you get Stormbreaker and you give these dogs, each and every single dog, the Stormbreaker treatment. This person says, okay, one thing that is for sure, every dog which you feed and take care about love you more than himself, which is total bullshit. So the dog might looks like attacking when you give and take off his food in a minute. Wait. Now the dog might looks like attacking when you give and take off his food in a minute. Many dogs perceive this like a threat, like you will leave them without food and will die because they can't find food alone as long as they don't live in the street. So again, this person, despite the errors, this person is saying, since dogs can't hunt or survive on their own, and this is a fact, even dog lovers will admit it. Dog owners will admit it. Dog industry, the media will admit, dogs cannot survive on their own, which is why they need human interference. Dogs do not see you as family or as a friend. You as a human, you view the dog as just an imaginary friend, and that is it. That is it. A dog is just an imaginary friend. You feed the dog, take care of the dog, you love the dog like it's a human, but then, you decide to take his dish or his bowl, either to fill it up more or you tap it by accident and the dog will attack you. That's not love. That's not being a friend. Maybe an imaginary friend, but that's not being a real friend. Real friends don't growl and bite you for touching their plate. Only a psycho, crazy, rude, reckless, worthless friend would do that, if you want to call them a friend. All the negative and bad qualities of a friend can be placed on the dog easily. Dogs use you. They don't really care about you. They will attack you just like any bad friend would, if you want to call them that. And this person had the audacity to say, a dog that is never hit will never bite. So again, here you have it again. The stupid mentality of the dog lover. Saying these stupid things. My goodness, man. Do these dog lovers, when they type this, do they ever reread it and think, what the heck am I saying? I can see if you're like just talking, it's harder for you to actually hear and see and to reflect what you're saying. But to type this and like rereading it, like how do you do it? How do you type things like this and then publish it on the world for the world to see without thinking, what the heck am I saying? Because I know even when I'm doing this and I'm talking, there's sometimes I kind of make little errors, make little mistakes. Because I'm talking so fast, there's a lot of things I want to say and I just say it, and sometimes I say things like, why did I just say that? I can understand that, but if you're typing something, you should be able to see, like, dude, what I'm writing and typing, it's stupid. I shouldn't put this. But these dumbass, excuse my language, but these dumbass dog lovers will type things like this. And they will publish it. And they will read it. And then they'll have their dog followers thumbs up 19 times. So you're telling me 19 dog lovers read this, and they read a dog that is never hit will never bite? And they believe that? Man, dog culture is so freaking dumb. I'm sorry, man. Again, I'm not a person to call anyone like names like this, but the more I get into this dog culture, it's like the more stupidity I see and the more I have to call it out. I'm sorry. And again, I'm not sorry, but I mean, a lot of things are just so stupid. Especially this first one. Dogs don't attack their owners? I don't know. I don't know how 78 dog lovers can read the first sentence and not think this person is stupid. I don't know. I don't know. This person says good answer. This person says this isn't really how it works at all. So I'll give this person a clap for at least saying that. Pack theory has been disproven by multiple sources. Dogs aren't wild animals and don't need to operate under a pack hierarchy. Excuse my pronunciation. The idea is dated and flawed. And yes, dogs entirely do attack their owners, which is why the OP is even asking. Dogs indeed snap, which is something most people don't seem to be willing to admit for some reason, and the cause of this abrupt currently is unknown. Because of that is highly concerning and should be a great reason to always make sure your dog has genetic history that indicates lack of human aggression. Very long sentence, but I get it. At least, again, this guy or person, whether he's a dog lover or not, at least he had the brains to say something very intelligent. Again, I know I come hard on dog culture, and I know that not all dog lovers are retarded or dumb. But I'm sorry. Again, I'm not sorry, but I'm sorry that most of them just make you all look very stupid. It's hard, and it's hard to just pick and choose and say, oh, some of them are bad or some of them are this. No, I can't do that. I could do it. I can't. Again, if you're a dog lover or dog culture, then again, you are responsible. Even if you do say something that's very intelligent, I applaud you for that, but still, if you're still a dog lover, then you are still part of the problem. This person says, first off, I'm a dog lover. I have owned and trained a number of dogs. My research confirms your first paragraph. The idea of alpha and most model package are dated and flawed. I have also heard the instance To confirm the rest of your reply, it should be stated that this is not the norm. Most dogs are friendly. However, there have been isolated instances of dogs attacking their owners without any apparent cause. Again, dogs will bite the hands that feed them. And this person is a dog lover who has owned many dogs. And I'll give this person a round of applause. And at least they can admit that some dogs will attack for no reason. Again, I know not all dog lovers are stupid, but I'm sorry. Those that are make you all look very dumb. I'm sorry. It is what it is. And I want to do, and again, I'm going to try to do a little bit more research and find more things on dogs and alpha and human alpha type of things, because what the guy said was very interesting. It was very, very interesting. All right, so we're gonna move on now. Up to an hour. I'm gonna try to go to maybe 1:30 and see how well I do. All right, bear with me. Again, I usually have these things ready by maybe Sunday, Monday, and they work fine. Everything is loaded fine, but as soon as I start recording, these things go so slow, and I don't understand. Remember, I usually have things ready by Sunday, or either late Sunday or early Monday. Like when Tuesday comes along, these things just go so slow, and I don't understand why. Oh, see? Alright, so next we have a ride woman mauled by her own dangerous dogs, Beard jail. So it says Charlotte Mathers was seriously injured after her dog got out of control. Those were the words of Judge David Millville, QC, when described the case of ride woman saved by her cousin and police first aid after being mauled by her own dangerous dog. So there you have it once again, the dogs. Dogs will maul the hands that feed them. And I know there are dog lovers that we've seen just shortly where they're just going to provide these excuses to defend the dog. Again, that's all mental, part of some mental problem. It's no different from an abusive relationship. These people, these dog lovers have abusive relationships with the dog, which is an imaginary friend. And they will defend that dog. You know, they will defend it. And if people had 9 lives, or if dog lovers had 9 lives, more like it, I guarantee you they would have their dog kill them 8 times, maybe even 9 times, just because they are dogs. So again, I don't know what's going on. I usually have everything ready by either Sunday or Monday. They work fine. Everything's loading. As soon as I start recording, everything just goes so slow. Pages are not loading, and it's just so frustrating. So I'm going to figure out another method to do these shows. So again, I'm sorry for the inconvenience today. It's not like me to be this, terrible. So anyways, I'm not going to play this video because I don't want YouTube to get upset with me for posting it. But if you want to watch this video, you can type, I don't know, her name here on Facebook so you can find the video. So basically this video is of a pit bull, a dog, mauling the crap out of its owner. I'm pretty sure most of you already seen it, but this one is very, very gruesome. The dog is literally bathing its owner in its own blood. And some of it's just so bad to watch, because they're gonna have this guy attempt to run and get away, but then the dog's gonna latch back onto him. But again, if you want a pit bull, assuming that this is actually his pit bull, his dog, assume that it is. This guy deserved it. This guy deserved it. There's no way, you know, after like maybe 2010, after 2020, that you can still get these dogs. Despite all the things that is on the internet, to say the least. By just a click of a button. And you can learn about these dogs. But yet, you're still going to go out and go get them. Then you deserve what's going to happen. Just like this person. This person deserved to be bathed. This person deserved it. So again, if you want to see the video, you can type in her name. You type in Pitbull attacks his owner. Oh my god, watch a video. So you can find this video. Again, it's very gruesome. But again, I don't want YouTube to get upset with me for posting this video on its channel on YouTube. Alright, gonna move on. So next up, again, Pitbull attacks owner during family argument.
Right now, after he was attacked by his pitbull. This happened this morning. Our Andrew Dow just spoke to the man who was attacked, and he joins us live. Andrew?
Well, the attack happened inside this house. The man who lives here says he went to wake his daughter up this morning. When he opened her bedroom door, he says that's when the pit bull attacked him. Hai Dang showed us where the dog bit his hand, leg, and cut his head. Deputies say Dang was arguing with his 16-year-old daughter through her bedroom door. They say the raised voices caused the dog to become upset, and Dang says he was attacked in the living room. He says he tried to push the dog off of him, and his daughter even tried to restrain the dog, but he says it's very strong, and it wasn't even the first time he has been bit.
I love him too, but he attacked me this third time. I don't want him coming back my house.
Deserved it.
Right now the dog is being quarantined for 10 days. At that point, the family will have to decide if they want the dog back, but you heard from that interview, Dang at this point says he does not. We're live in St. Petersburg. Andrew Dowd, ABC Action News.
He deserved it. He deserved it. You know, again, and this happened in 2014. Whether there's an argument or not, the dog had no right to attack, just like a human. You know, since people want to put dogs above human, just like a human, if you see two people arguing, verbally arguing, and you as a third party go and attack whoever, you have no right. You have no right to attack or hit anyone. But people, dog lovers, are going to justify this and blame the owner because the owner was arguing with his daughter. So these people are going to put the dog first before the parent. Again, this is dog culture for you. And again, this dog bit the hands that fed him, or it. Alright, Pitbull attacks owner again.
Its owner then got free from its home.
Yeah, 2 pit bulls on the loose in that incident, causing police to put an entire neighborhood on notice. ABC 2 News' Christian Schaefer is here now with more on that story tonight.
Yeah, guys, and all that happening just one day after the Maryland House of Delegates voted unanimously that pit bulls should not be considered more dangerous than other types of dogs. The victim in the attack is expected to survive, but it could have been a lot worse.
Wait, I want to see what did
Blood
he
remains
say?
on the side of the home.
Did he just say that?
Delegates voted unanimously that pit bulls should not be considered more dangerous than other types of dogs. The victim in the attack is expected to survive.
Okay. Again, look at this thing. Look at it. Even if you've never seen a pit bull before in your life, you gotta think that this has to be the most dangerous thing ever. Look at it. My God, it looks like a fetus. Like it looks like a premature dog fetus. It looks like half baked. And it looks like, you know, like you've made a cake, you put it in the oven and you take it out too early. This is what it looks like. It looks like it's half baked. It doesn't look ripe yet. And this guy, or whatever he's reading, has the audacity to say that, or whoever said it, that pit bulls are no dangerous than any other dog, but yet they cause at least 72% of dog attacks.
But it could have been a lot worse. Blood remains on the side of the home where the attack happened. Police say it started inside, and as the woman who lives here struggled to get out, the pit bull followed her. She only escaped by locking herself inside of the pickup truck in the driveway. Rescue crews rushed her to Johns Hopkins Bayview. The victim's boyfriend did not want to speak on camera. Off camera, he told us her injuries are very serious. He's worried she may not regain full function in her arm. She's already had 2 surgeries since the attack on Friday. After the attack, the pit bull and another one that lives at the home ran off down North Point Road. County police had to use a reverse 911 system to notify everyone who lives in the area.
It was a high priority and a concern of the police department to alert the neighbors in that area and to make sure that we could locate these pit bulls as soon as possible, with the possibility of them injuring someone else.
Hours later, officers found the dogs near North Point State Park, then shot and killed the pit bull that had attacked the woman. The other dog was taken into animal control 1 day earlier. The House of Delegates voted that all breeds, not just pit bulls, should be considered inherently dangerous. Supporters hailed the vote.
Regardless of lineage or breed, each dog has an individual personality, and breed does not play a part in the dog's personality.
But opponents say it will make it harder for dog attack victims to find justice.
We will now say that dog owners must know that their dogs could do this, and so you can take them into court and they get the opportunity to rebut that and prove that they don't. If you can't prove that they knew this, no, they're absolved of it.
Okay, so here's what's coming next. Last year, the General Assembly tried to change the pit bull law during a special session. The Senate and the House could not agree on legislation. I mentioned the House vote last week was unanimous, but one state senator told me last week, quote, they'd like their version last year too, indicating that legislation might not have an easy ride when it does get to the Senate, which should happen within the next week or so. Christian Schaefer, ABC 2 News.
All right, so there you have it. All right, so another one where the dog bites the hands that feed them, and here it is.
In the Rosedale area. It happened about 9 o'clock this morning on Catherine Drive. Sheriffs tell us one of the roommates began to have a seizure. 2 women were hospitalized today after being attacked by their family dog in the Rosedale area. It happened about 9 o'clock this morning on Catherine Drive. Sheriffs tell us one of the roommates began to have a seizure and the other was trying to help her. The dog apparently thought the 2 were fighting and began to attack them. The owner of the dog actually put it inside a room and closed the door so she could call for help. But her roommate woke up from the seizure and panicked and accidentally went into the room where a second attack occurred.
One of the females did walk across the street in an attempt to, one, get away from the dogs and to obtain help and have the neighbor call for medical services. Both females suffered severe lacerations to their arms and were transported to Kern Medical Center for medical treatment.
The owner tells 23 ABC that dog will be euthanized. There are 2 other dogs who were not involved, but were also taken by animal control as a precaution. At last word, they had not been returned to their owner.
All right, there you have it. Even if you have a seizure or whatever it is, these worthless mutts will bite the hands that feed them. I'll check this one out again. So once again, There's another pit lover who was attacked by his own dogs. So listen to this.
Filled with pain, like literally like getting eaten alive.
Well, this morning, a North Carolina man opening up after he was attacked by his roommate's pit bull.
Yeah, Dogfree Davis spent a week recovering at the hospital. His face was slashed and swollen from the attack last month inside an Indian Trail home. That's in Union County. There are videos of the dog sleeping with Davis, even playfully dancing with him. But Davis says one of the dog's puppies yelped after getting its tooth stuck in the cage, and he believes the mother thought that he hurt the puppy, so she attacked him. The father of the puppies also started biting Davis, and he says he thought he was going to die.
I just started yelling, I'm finna die. I'm finna die. Someone help me.
His roommate's father tried to step in, but the dogs bit him too. He called 911 for help. Union County deputies had to shoot the dogs to save Davis's life. Davis will need plastic surgery to repair his ears.
So there you have it. This guy, you can see that this guy loved and cared for these dogs, yet these dogs will turn their back and bite the hands that feed them. Where is it?
Well, this morning, a North Carolina man opening up after he was attacked by his roommate's pit bull.
Yeah, Dogfree Davis spent a week recovering at the hospital. The dog sleeping with Davis, even playfully dancing with him.
See?
But Davis says one of the dogs...
See? Man's best friend. So, dog lovers looking at this
last month inside an Indian Trail home that's in Union
would
County.
say, look, they'll say, oh, this is so sweet. It's so sweet. This is so fun. He's so good. He's so sweet. Fur babies. And then when the dog attacks, they're going to say, why do you abuse the dog? What did you do? It's your fault. It's the owner's fault. Again, this is dog culture for you, man. And especially pit bull lovers. And they have a book of excuses, even when the dog is of wrong. Even when this guy who loved these dogs, took care of them, and despite these pictures, him sleeping with these dogs, you as dog lovers think this is sweet, that he's a great owner. Come on, I know you dog lovers look at these pictures and immediately think this guy has to be the best dog owner ever. And now that these dogs bit the hands that feed him, I'm guarantee these dog lovers are going to say and defend the dogs and say it's how you train it, it's the guy's fault. Dog lovers again will turn their back against even dog lovers themselves after they've been attacked, just to defend and to justify their mental illness with these worthless mutts. Again, no real God. No God is gonna make an ugly thing like this. Look at it. It looks like no offense to pigs, but it looks like a deformed pig. I don't know. It just looks like shit. Again, no disrespect to, pigs themselves, but this looks disgusting. And again, the article is about an owner being attacked by Pitbull and dying. And then they have to choose this picture. They choose the most likable picture. Instead of showing the viciousness of these dogs, they show this picture just so dog lovers can feel good and excited down there. Article says the owner attacked by his pet Pitbull in the Pattaya suburbs of Banglamgung yesterday has died of the injuries sustained in the attack. You deserved it. Yazit Sanguin, the 56-year-old victim, had been sleeping with giants when the pit bull suddenly woke and attacked the sleeping man. So there you have it. More evidence that dogs will bite the hands that feed them, even in your sleep. Even when you have a seizure, you're arguing with your child, doing nothing, these dogs will attack and kill you. But then we had people like this say dogs do not attack their owners. And then this dog took over 30 minutes to subdue and remain aggressive even after the event. Again, I don't feel bad for these dog lovers at all. Doesn't matter in America, China, wherever this happened, and your dog attacks the living shit out of you, you deserved it. When you play with fire, I can't even compare a dog to fire. That's how bad dogs are. But in the sake of, saying goes, if you play with fire, you're going to get burned. And these dog lovers who feed and support and love and make out with these dogs always end up being bitten. Their hands get bitten off. Ah, man. This happened April 16, 2021. Second. So here we have a dog removed from Vancouver home after attacking owner, causing serious injuries. I think we all have heard about this one before, but here it is again. Since the topic is dogs who bite the hands that feed them, it's only, good. I won't say good. It's only reasonable that I, show these videos once again, so dog lovers who are watching this or whoever is watching this, that you are aware of what's going on, that even you who feed your dog can get bitten to death.
This laneway house behind me here at about 1:30 in the morning. From what we understand, the dog owner was trying to escape, so he ran down this alleyway here, but the dog soon followed and continued the attack. Eventually, later on this afternoon, conservation officers were called in to help. The Rottweiler was tranquilized and carried out. Neighbors were the ones who first called 911 this morning after hearing the dog owner screaming for help. When officers arrived, they found the dog violently attacking the man, gnawing at his arm, and according to police, flesh was flying everywhere. Police first tasered the dog, and when that didn't work, an officer fired at the dog. It survived and ran back into the house, and that's where it was for several hours before a conservation officer arrived. One neighbor...
Really, you have four officers who carry loaded firearms, and none of them could have used a lethal dose of bullets on this dog. Why? Why waste a tranquilized dart? Why waste time and people's money and energy on this worthless money? This dog attacked its own owner, and they want to be all gentle with it. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous.
Who didn't want to be on camera says the owner did have difficulty controlling the dog.
Yeah, I think it's pretty scary because it could have been, it could have happened like earlier or at the time that people were around. I'm kind of happy that it happened at night. At the same time, I feel for the man because he was shouting for a long time for help.
I don't.
The dog owner was taken away to hospital. His condition is unclear right now. As for the dog, bylaw officers did take the dog away. Its future is unclear at this point. In Vancouver, Grace Key, Global News.
Again, dogs biting the hands that feed them. This man deserved it. Alright, so the question is, why do dogs attack owners? This article says the root of their behavior, a dog does not suddenly just develop an intention to kill his human, but rather he exhibits early signs that are either not recognized or ignored by the family, which is, again, bullshit. it is bullshit. Experts say that dogs can be aggressive when they feel frightened and for most bites. So then why have something that gets scared for the most stupidest things that is capable of killing you or your child? It doesn't make any sense. Tell me this isn't some kind of mental problem where a dog can be frightened for anything, for nothing, and will attack their owners and kill them, like we've seen before in this video. So why have these things? And they add dogs by nature are territorial. Then why have them in your home? Why? And like I've said, just because you have a dog in your own home, and you may be the alpha dog, like they call it, that doesn't mean the boy or the little girl 20 doors down isn't endangered. That doesn't mean this dog is not going to attack someone that is maybe 3 miles down the road. If dogs are territorial, why do people continue to put up with them? Why? I just don't get it. Which they value highly, so they will guard something which they value highly, and they defend their favorite resting place. Other solutions and considerations always think about the children's safety. Okay, and the solution is to not have dogs. Get rid of them. Get Stormbreaker and go do the Stormbreaker treatment. And 2,000 children are taken to the hospital annually after being attacked by dogs. 2,000. Yet these people will not just admit it and say, just don't have dogs. They still want to cram dogs in homes. Small people who behave rather unusually well, squealing and trying to pick them up, can make these dogs very fearful, and they may trigger them to act aggressive. So why have these things in your home? Why have them roaming freely? Even though these dogs are just imaginary friends, they are lethal to anyone and everything. They're lethal to other dogs, they're lethal to children, lethal to their own owners. And probably lethal to themselves, because many dogs are willing to cross the road and get hit by cars and get hit by trains. Conclusion: with all those pictures of dog bites and dog attacks being shown in the media, it is very easy to fear dogs and view them as harmful creatures, but they are not. So this person wants us to play dumb and ignorant to the bodies and to the blood that has been spilt on the ground for years. This person wants us to be ignorant. They want us to say dogs aren't harmful, despite knowing that dogs have killed their own owners. Dogs will kill and attack the hands that feed them. But dogs aren't harmful. Dogs are not naturally predisposed to attack people unless they feel that there is a threat to themselves, to their territory. That is so bullshit. They attack their owners. The ones that feed them and provide food and support and love. So you feed your dog, and is that a threat to them? Is that a threat to their territory? Is that a threat to their pack? Although the problem cannot be avoided because there are some pet owners that are neglecting and irresponsible, however, we can be ready with the inferior that we could. So again, this was written by a dumbass. I'm gonna say it. This was written by a dumbass. This was written by a dumbass who wants everyone else to be dumbasses. And all what is written is just, you know, ways to defend the dog. Everything, all what's here is just to defend the dog. It should be titled How to Defend Your Dog, even when the dog does stupid shit. Dog culture. Alright, I have like 3 more things to do, and then I'm going to close out. This article is what to do with a dog that bites their owner. Again, the solution is so simple. You get rid of the dog or dogs. These dogs are very dumb. These dogs can't hunt, they can't survive in the wild. Yet when a human will put a plate of food, love their dog, care for the dog, these dogs will continue to bite the hands that feed them. I'm not gonna read all this crap again. It's all just to defend the dog. So again, it's all just to defend the dog. Things like this, things to think about. What was happening in the environment? What was your dog? What was your dog was doing? These dog lovers, man. What was your dog was doing at the time? Did she give you any warnings such as growling, freezing, or ear snapping? Was she suddenly startled? Was she fighting with another dog? Again, if this is the case, why even have these stupid worthless mutts in the first place? Why? If you can't even walk and this dog is gonna get scared for the most stupidest things, and you gotta like dissect it like it's a science experiment to figure out what happened. What's the point of having these things? You're walking on needles basically. You're walking on a glass floor. What's the point? And again, all these articles that here to like provide information, again, it's all just to defend these dogs. It's all just to defend them. And they want you to secure your cane after a dog bite. Let's say a dog like severely mauls your hand. They want you to they want you to secure your canine. So you have one bleeding hand, you're in pain, probably your leg too, and they want you to secure your dog. To go for a leash, tie it up, put it in the room. Again, these dog lovers are dumbasses. Oh my god, man. Again, I don't get annoyed easily. I don't, but again, more I get into this, it's like the more stupid things I see. Man. Then you gotta provide first aid following the dog bite. But what if it's severe? What if you're alone and you can't call 911 and you can't get out, or now they want you to go reapproach your dog. If I have to reapproach a dog, I'm taking Stormbreaker with me, and I'm gonna give that dog a treat, and that treat is the Stormbreaker treatment. Now they want you to pay people just to deal with the dog. Now they're saying putting your dog as a last resort. It should be, you know, it shouldn't even be a resort. It should just be instincts to put down a dog. I mean, why? You should just give away your dog. Like, you don't, again, get rid of the dog. Again, it's a dog. Whether it bites once or again or twice, it's a dog. You know, you're walking on a glass floor. And one move, one little wrong move, and you're going to fall straight down to the ground. I'm not even going to read the comments because you already know what to expect. And, you know, it's past 1:30. I have two more. Okay, actually, this is actually the last thing I want to show. This time it's a California jogger attacked by dog, then bitten by its owner. So California jogger was attacked by a dog, and the dog's owner bit the jogger. And the dog's owner bit the jogger. Alright, so listen to this. Hope there's no ids. It doesn't work. I'm just going to read the article. So it starts. After fending off a dog attack, a female jogger in Oakland, California, was tackled and bitten on the arm by its owner, police said. So this person was jogging, and it's just a little blurb. Just a blurb. Where the person was jogging and the dog attacked the owner. No, sorry. The dog attacked the jogger. The jogger defended itself, and the owner bit the jogger. Again, this is what dog culture is. It's a bunch of stupid, reckless, worthless people. So again, the video's not playing again. Again, I don't know. Like I said before, I have everything prepared by Sunday, and Monday everything is working, and as soon as I start recording, things are just not loading, and I don't understand why. But I'm gonna close off with this. Those of you seen Spider-Man Homecoming, there's a scene where, you know, Spider-Man struggles to save people on a boat. Then Mr. Anthony Stark, he meets Anthony Stark, and Spider-Man says, "But I'm nothing without the suit. With this suit." Then Anthony Stark says, "If you're nothing with this suit, then you shouldn't have it." Same thing can be said with these dog lovers. You know, if you can't control your dog, then you shouldn't have it. If a dog is dangerous, then you shouldn't have it. If you gotta, you know, adapt to dog behavior, then you shouldn't have it. If you gotta walk a certain way, you can't touch a dog's dish. If the dog becomes aggressive for whatever reason, because it's scared, then you shouldn't have it. It's that simple. But these dog lovers, these dog lovers, man. They just do the most stupidest, reckless, irresponsible things. And again, it's to themselves, because this video was regarding dogs attacking the owner. And these dog owners, these dog lovers, will risk their life to save a worthless mutt. And in the end, that these dogs will end up biting or attacking them. Whether they're sick or not, aggressive pit bull or not, a snowball dog or not, it is irrelevant. These dogs will still attack their owners and kill their owners. It happens. It's living in a sad world where, you know, the solution isn't like simple. In this dog culture, the solution is to walk differently, talk differently. The solution is to not have seizures. The solution is not to argue. You know, because dogs are territorial, that can trigger the dog. All this crap in order just to defend and protect the dog. And I've shown evidence. I've shown evidence that a dog will kill the owner, and dog lovers will still defend the dog. Dogs will kill. Sometimes two of the dogs will attack and kill their loving owner. And dog lovers will defend the dog. So it doesn't matter if the dog, you know, leaves crap on the floor, injures someone, kills someone. These dog lovers, there are no limits with these dog lovers of defending these dogs. And again, you know, dogs in this dog culture are just imaginary friends. Dogs are just imaginary friends to these dog lovers. Because it's these dog lovers and dog owners and the media and the dog industry which puts labels and descriptions of the dog which aren't real. And I was even watching some people listen to people who, adults who had imaginary friends, and they will even admit to themselves that they're not real. They know it's not real. And the reality is with dogs aren't a friend. Reality is dogs don't love you. Reality is you are just a food dispenser to the dog. Reality is, you know, that's it. Like, you are just a food dispenser. And given the opportunity and the right time, that dog will maul the living crap out of you. And if you are over age 21, you still own a dog, you deserve to be mauled to death. I don't care anymore. I'm going to say this because it's so frustrating to read the things that I read. There's a lot of things I do read that I don't show. And it's so... And it's annoying. Like, it's annoying, man. Like, it really is annoying. Man, I'm not a person who gets annoyed easily or by anything too much, but again, the more I do this, it's like, did this dog lover really just say that? I can tell if you're just talking. Sometimes you talk, you're talking fast, your adrenaline is up, and sometimes you say things you may not mean, and you probably say, "Oh, I said this, and I feel bad about that." But if you're gonna type things, you read things as you type it, and still publish it. Something is wrong with you. Something is very wrong with this dog culture. Man, like something is wrong, and the media and the dog industry do nothing but promote this dog culture. All they do is promote the dog and worship the dog. That is it. Dog culture themselves and dog industry doesn't do anything to protect themselves either. It's like they want people to behave like dog owners, like how dog owners behave. And any dog owner, most dog owners are just very bad people. They're just not good people at all. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it at that again. Sorry if a lot of videos were laggy and this wasn't loading. It's not like me to do things like that. Usually I have things ready by Sunday or Monday, early Monday, and everything is working fine. Then as soon as I start recording, things aren't loading, and it's annoying. It's just as annoying as this dog culture, and it just makes things a lot worse. Nevertheless, this is the Worthless Mutts. Shine the light again on these worthless mutts known as the dog. Shine the light of awareness on the media and the dog industry. This dog culture which promotes, supports, and hides information regarding these dogs. And again, I hope you learned something, at least one new thing. Something, like either some new information where you can share with others and learn, And again, I don't expect people to listen and watch one video and be like, okay, this guy's right, I hate dogs. I know it's going to take time, maybe years for it to sink in and break out of this rut. And just because you're mentally ill, that doesn't mean you can't be, cured. You can't be revived. And I guarantee you get rid of a dog, you will feel so much better. Screw all that loneliness companion crap they make up. Dogs are not essential. Dogs provide no benefit whatsoever. If you have to pick up crap from a dog, something is wrong. No other animal does that. No other animal picks up someone else's crap, puts it in a bag, and puts it in a garbage. This is the Worthless Mutts. And remember, it is okay to hate dogs.